Hello world, it's Jehovah's Laws, the Ten Commandment enforcer, magnifier in the aisles. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs, and sorcerers, and whoremongers, and murderers, and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. This nation is no longer under the commandment jurisdiction. Alright? Don't believe me. Okay? But maybe you'll believe this testimony. I got something for you here I'd like you to hear. The offense of the Ten Commandments? What's going on there?
We've got the Ten Commandments sitting behind the speaker's dais in the House of Representatives. We've got the Ten Commandments hither and yon.
Listen again.
I want to talk to you the next several days about the offense of the Ten Commandments. I just assumed, as most of you did, well, we've got the Ten Commandments on the walls of the Supreme Court. We've got the Ten Commandments sitting behind the speaker's dais in the House of Representatives. We've got the Ten Commandments hither and yon. And why is there a problem about the Ten Commandments? That was the fundamental law of America. We took it for granted.
Do you recognize this guy?
As you begin to analyze the Ten Commandments, you see something different as to why people are attacking it. Because this is the fundamental moral and spiritual law that underlies America. But there are people who don't agree with it.
Robertson.
Now let me tell you what the First Commandment says, and I think this is all the rest.
That's Pat Robertson saying that. Of CBN. Then do you believe his testimony that the commandments are the most important thing? It determines whether you're under God or whether you're a property of the state. You see how important the commandments are? They could determine how important you'll be to God. That's how important the commandments are. They're very importante. Mucho important. The commandments are very important. So how are we going to get in heaven without the most important words as our foundation, right? Without the foundation, it'll be like that or that. It won't be balanced. You see? We need a balanced foundation so we don't fall in the ditch where blind men lead the blind, right? Getting back to what Jesus was saying. Can a man serve two masters? For either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and his commandments and Mammon, the god of money, the world, and their expensive commandments. The scribes and Pharisees loved money too. That's why they were willing to let God's law go for money, therefore making God's law of none effect before men. So not only were they doing it, but they were teaching others to do it as well. So there were more scribes and more scribes. Pretty soon the whole damn planet was going to be full of them. So you see why God had to come and straighten them out. They were headed on the wide road to destruction. And many there be that go in thereat. Don't you follow in their wide road of destruction path by making false laws expensive. Or you'll be down that destructive road yourselves. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way. Straight is the way, and narrow is the gate that leadeth unto life. And few there be that find it. Can you see why even changing how something is presented can make it sound different? That's what this world has done. They distorted everything. They've distorted the commandments and left them on the side of their Supreme Court justice building and haven't brought them to the world. They distorted everything. That's why I'm the Big Ten guy in the aisles, magnifying the law as the scripture and fulfilling it, bringing the commandments back. I'm a righteous and true man under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, like it was supposed to be. If it was like it was supposed to be, most of our offenses, we could still be at home, enjoying the rest of our lives with our family. The reason people do the things they do is because they haven't been brought to God. Bring them to God. Pray for them. And I think you'll see that God can work in anyone. You're a liar if you haven't tried God first. And so God's probably not going to have any use for you, and he's going to be angry at you for not asking him for help. When he's the standard of perfection, the standard this nation has forgotten, but swears that they use, but they don't open this book in court, where it's important that they open it. Do they? No. They have you swear by it, but it remains closed. It remains closed, but look how easy it is for me to find it. Look how easy that was. Exodus 20. Exodus 20. The 10 Commandments. Chapter 20. Page 111. The 10 Commandments. That's what this nation has forgotten. They're the laws of God. They're the true and only law of God. Now, are we going to get to God not knowing them? No, we're not.